We're going to change the immobilizer on this vehicle, reprogram the immobilizer and one existing key into this car. Actually, what I'm thinking about doing is just cutting a new key and just going with it from there. But this is a 2004 Nissan Altima. To remove this panel that's covering this this key lock cylinder where the immobilizer is, which is this little black ring right here, we're gonna have to take off a couple of screws, and then this whole panel pop off, and we'll go there. Well, there's one screw right there. Then you got to pull the cover off for the internal fuse panel here, and if you look, there's the other screw right there. And we'll take that off and drop this panel out the way and remove that immobilizer. This is a little box that the immobilizer comes in. You can buy one of these from your Nissan parts store. You'd think that it may be 25 bucks, but not anymore. These things are well over 100 bucks. I'll show you what's inside of it here. With the cover open, you can reach in there and you know, this is what we're talking about right here. We'll set this box aside, but that's your immobilizer right there. Somebody says, "Oh, what is that?" Tell you what, you crack this thing, you got a bunch of wires in there. It's like a coil, and you got a little module here, a control module that energizes the transponder in the key. It energizes it, and once the transponder is energized, it sends a signal back through this very same unit, and that flows through the body control module to the primary control module in this car, and the computer in the car says, okay, you can start and run. So we're going to be replacing this unit, and then we're going to program this unit and a key into the car so it'll start. And we hope that whatever problems they're having will go away. This here is some nice looking trim, but as you can see, it just comes off like cake. And what you're left with is the light accessory on the ignition, which is around the actual immobilizer, which is around the face of the lock cylinder. We're gonna have to remove this, and we'll get to everything else, a screw in the way, a cable, and we'll be in and out. Now the way this is situated in here, it looks all nice and trim. It looks like it'll just pop out, but it might be underneath, or might be being supported or held in place by the center console, so we might have to remove a part of this center console unit here to get this down and out. So that's something. My idea is not to have to take it all the way off if I don't have to. So see, I should be able to lift right up underneath here, and oh yeah, you see that movement right there? That should give us enough to do what we need to do without having to disassemble the whole console. Okay, that right there. Like I said, that's all we needed, was just that little bit of movement from here so we could pull the tab and rock and roll. So now you can see the immobilizer that we're replacing right here. You can see the light fixture right here, key and ignition indicator right there, driver door open switch, some people call it on different cars. But this is a unit attached to here that we're going to be replacing. So let's get hot on that and get out of this situation here. The bus that plugs into the immobilizer is right here, so we're going to have to take this connector, we'll have to disconnect this connector from the immobilizer here before we slide it out to remove it. So remember that. There it is right there, and you'll be okay. Somebody may say, wow, well, how about the light? How you get that off? Well, it's fairly easy. As you can see, it'll come right off, just like that, you know. So you really don't have a whole lot to worry about right there. You can set that aside and continue working. Okay, so the next thing is, in fact, that little bus right there, that connector, and we'll be taking that off in a second. Well, whether or not you was paying attention or not, there is one place on the Immobilizer where you have a designated spot for it to be secured to or mounted. Notice we done had to break out a little tool that if you don't have, you might want to get. Helps you get in those little out of the way, over and around and above, beneath, whatever kind of places, you know. And this is what we're going to use to do a little unscrewing. You need one of these. Now, once you get that screw out, this Immobilizer will just pull right off. As you can see, there it is. You can see that one place right there that we had to get the screw out of, which is right back there. That's it. So now we're ready to put a new one on, bolt it up, program it up, put the cover back on, and call it a day. Now, one of the things people often leave out is that is the part numbers. This is a part number here, 28590-C9901. We should find that same number on the Immobilizer control unit itself that's coming off this car. That way, we kind of know that, okay, we have matching parts and there shouldn't be a problem in programming or function. Okay, so we're going to check right now to see what we got. At this point, everything is going to go in reverse order. We'll be putting things back like we took them off. So basically, you just reverse your steps, and you're going to start with your new Immobilizer. You're going to put that on and bolt it up and put your connector back in and all of that kind of good. Everything goes in reverse order. So the only thing that if you're not a automotive security professional or locksmith, you will have to have this unit married again to the body control module in the car's computer. You'll definitely have to do that. The keys will have to be programmed in, and the whole 9 yards.